Hi, I'm Brandon Gordon Cap at CapGames.com, and this is NBA Live. Straight to the league is where we go. Discount double check. Alright, hey. No solo sport. Only solo sport I play is masturbation. It's not masturbation if it ain't solo. Then it's just free. The stream's rated TVMA. Fuck those guys. Oh y'all wearing? Wait a minute. We gotta go find. That works great. Bright, dark, dark, bright. Bright burn. uh, so.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns begin the game with the basketball.
Coming in the game, coach.
Carmelo Anthony traded, but Sam Presti turns that into Dennis Schroeder.
And I love this acquisition by the Thunder. When you think about Schroeder, he is almost the opposite of what Russell Westbrook is. He is not a ball-dominant guard. He will have the ball in his hands, but he's more apt to make plays quickly with the ball than Russell, who likes to hold on to the ball towards the end of the shot clock.
To Jackson. And Jay, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Come around, buddy.
Tyler Johnson against the elite defender Robertson. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
OKC ball. George.
OKC ball. With the Suns ban our.
Can't miss those.
You can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
No, you see ball. You see defensive.
Schroeder guarded by Rashawn Holmes. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To Jackson. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Paul George to Schroeder. Here comes the screen. Dennis Schroeder, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Keith Morris knocked it away.
Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir.
All right. That's that. One triple.
Josh Jackson. from the post.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Thunder with the basketball. George, down low, Noel. To Schroeder. Had a chance, but it's no good. Goes to the left side. Josh Jackson. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones
gotta
early
make
like
pass
this
for a
all
motherfucker
the
to
time.
move.
Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Right, my man.
Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Daniels picked up by Robertson. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect. But pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Russell Westbrook picked up by Josh.
Oh, get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Time for some new personnel into the game. Westbrook to Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Jackson. Here comes the screen. Tyler Johnson against Schroeder. Trying to cash in, add 2 points to the board.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Shot from the lane won't go. Screen coming to Jackson. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. Tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To Schroeder. To Adams. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Yes.
That's my fault. That's on me.
3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
All right. Oh no, damn, you right on him.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter.
Going straight up. All right, jump ball straight up. How you know you got free throw.
Booker against Felton. To Crawford. Deep left corner. Booker to Crawford. from long range. Message received. Well defended. The follow won't go either. Westbrook into the front court. His guys down big.
Right.
To Adams. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
I had no choice.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Phoenix ball. Sizing up the defense. Crawford. To Booker. Beyond the arc for three. Smothering D. Felton into the front court. Down a bundle. To Westbrook. For three. Russell Westbrook still gets it to go down with a hand in his face. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First is your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Gets it in the left corner. Crawford. To Westbrook. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Tosses. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Now the Suns going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
All right.
Nominations can be submitted on our team's website.
Crawford. Fires the three. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Crawford. Slam dunk. DeAndre Ayton.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Russell Westbrook picked up by Booker. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Crawford. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
To Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook. Felton unable to get that shot to go. It's Suns ball. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. Screen coming. Felton guarded by Devin Booker. Adams. And scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Crawford. Here comes the screen. And scores. Strong take.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Able to convert inside.
Just keep hitting.
Into the front court. It's Booker. It's an 11-point game. To Kelly Oubre. To Crawford. Here comes the screen. Crawford. Can't connect from in close.
Gotta get one more pass.
Westbrook with it. Down 11.
Yeah,
Screen coming. Westbrook.
ah, that's my fault.
Ah, you've got to get that one to go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Oh, he had him there for a second. 4-3. Not getting the bounce. To Westbrook. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. DeAndre Ayton to Booker. Here comes the screen. Booker picked up by Westbrook. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Nothing going here on that drive. And a chance coming up at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Raymond Felton, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. Misses the first. Jay, without question, one of the biggest moments of the NBA offseason, Paul George stays in OKC.
I think him and Russ work well off each other. Playoff P wants to be playoff P all the time. Who better to bring that out of you than the Beast Boy?
Look out, Devin Booker, looking good, 4 for 5.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
The screen sets him up for 2.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Thunder with the basketball. George, defended by Holmes. Sent it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Booker. And he buries it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here's Schroeder with it. He'll run the offense. Felton matched up with Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's Ayton with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. And that's rebounded by Noel. Schroeder with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive.
Good defense.
George on the drive, but his shot misses.
That's my homie.
To Booker. Look out, Devin Booker. He's now 5 for 6.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players,
that
they
guy.
just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Sometimes when you get up big,
I was
you get
about
a
to say
little
fake ass
careless.
Paul George,
But
but that is
attention to
Paul George.
detail through the game, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Suns with the basketball. To Booker. Andre Robertson tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Schroeder. They get it to George, down low. Paul George, 3 for 6 now.
In the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And easy to get back on defense.
Bring it back up.
To Paul George. Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Booker.
Here, come here, Aiden. Yeah.
Jeremy Grant snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Short jumper off the mark. Knocked loose. Holmes picked up by Robertson. To Schroeder. From the painted area, won't go down. DeAndre Ayton. To the rim, lays it up and in.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Oklahoma City ball. Schroeder to George. Screen coming. George, defended by the lefty Oubre.
Damn. What shot?
To Schroeder.
But I ain't
Down
gonna
low,
shoot
George.
that
Paul George, 4 out of 7. Booker with it. His guys hold a
gave it to him.
commanding lead.
shit. Shoot that shit. Open
To
shot.
Kelly Oubre. Lays it up and in.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Shoot that shit. Watch back in. Make motherfucker step up.
George. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
The Thunder have the possession. To Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. Rebound for Ayton. And count the baskets.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Paul George. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Oubre against Schroeder. And the basket good at the rim.
Fourth. We're playing too
Man,
fast.
that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
George.
Fake.
George. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. To Booker. DeAndre Ayton. Cleans it up. Goes reverse to lay it in.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Schroeder. Nothing going here on that drive. Dennis Schroeder from the outside, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Down a bundle to George. Count the basket at the rim.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more
Nah,
out
'cause it
of
ain't
what
no
they actually
right.
have in their
Keep your eye
arsenal.
on.
And that's who Dennis Schroeder
Yeah.
is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions, Oklahoma City.
Russell Westbrook, defended by Daniels.
Like, wait a minute. I'll take.
Adams.
Ah. Easy it is to fuck us
The
this season.
jumper's off the mark. Daniels picked up by Westbrook. To Booker. Shot from the lane won't go. To Westbrook. Adams. Westbrook. Short jumper won't go down. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you
defense,
deliver
baby.
a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing
All
tonight.
right. Did too much.
Too much contact. Free throws on the way.
You go shoot
Just
that
because
shit.
a team's winning doesn't mean the
Put
refs are
pressure
going to
on.
put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Thought you was gonna take
And hits the first free throw.
it. You could
And
shoot that.
fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second.
Just like that. Damn right.
To Booker. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Alexia Jinsa sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
You scared. I'll take it. Take that.
Russell Westbrook has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far.
Mike check.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. Phoenix has the ball. To Jackson. Booker. To Jackson. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Russell Westbrook at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line.
One of my favorites, to be honest.
Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Westbrook,
To Westbrook. The drive right to the basket.
to be my favorite
Tough shot
point
and
guard,
nearly a
Steve
chance
Nash.
at a 3-point
I
play.
love Steve
No
Nash.
foul.
When the ball's in his hands,
Open
we
floor.
all knew what was going to happen.
Phoenix with it. The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
I'm here now. Sucker.
Trying to cash in,
Sons of Anarchy.
and he buries it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Jumping into
It's Russ at the controls.
That's me. I got ball.
You pick that shit
Gets
up.
it in the right corner. To Westbrook. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. It's Westbrook. And the Suns right there for the rebound. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Westbrook across the timeline. His guys down big. It goes down.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Markieff Morris sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Screen coming.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Markieff Morris at the line for 2 shots. He's struggled so far. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Westbrook to Paul George. Westbrook.
Ah, I jumped the other way.
Can't connect from in
Good.
close.
Nah.
To Kelly Oubre. Got it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Westbrook. Driving right to the basket. Down the lane to lay it in.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
Daniels, defended by Robertson. Thunder have it. Russell Westbrook here against Holmes. Steven Adams with the slam.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Westbrook with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Paul George to Westbrook. George to Westbrook. Gets it in the left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. If he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
It's the Suns with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm in.
Hold down that L2 button.
The Suns put together and that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Hold down that goddamn L2 button. Nope. That didn't go. And not a little bit. You don't want to play defense? Nope. Okay. Congratulations. Thank you. Don't forget the hype. Coach, I want to try.
It's NBA.
I'm chilling out.
The Suns win the opening.
Never gonna lose. I'm out here to hoop.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions, San Antonio.
I see bullshit.
Patty Mills here against Holmes. To Rudy Gay. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Wide open look won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
San Antonio ball. Patty Mills. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Ooh, Ed, looking like the young Manu Ginobili with hair out there with the Euro step.
That wasn't that long ago, was it? Patty Mills. To Rudy Gay. 4-3. And knocks it down.
I saw him go that way,
That
too.
pass speaks
Oh,
for
somebody's
itself.
gonna step
There's
up.
nothing more to say about that one. Wow.
To Jackson. From long range. Buries it. On the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
To Patty Mills. Bellinelli. Guarded by Rashawn Holmes. No good. Josh Jackson lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Patty Mills. Curling inside. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Phoenix with it. Josh Jackson. DeAndre Ayton. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Fires the 3. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Patty Mills. For 3. He looked like he was buried, but the man from down under hits the 3.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Now the Suns going to signal for a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a...
Stepping in for the San Antonio Spurs, number 12,
Patty Mills, defended by Daniels. Down low, Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Kelly Oubre. Nothing going here on that drive. Oubre to Jackson. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
It's Phoenix ball. Daniels, defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. And a finish at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Mills in possession. They find themselves down 10. To Aldridge. Has a look. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
The Suns with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Pussy ass bitch.
The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Beyond the arc for 3. Shakes free and
Beating
hits.
shit on
Well,
the
the defense
compound.
has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Damn, let go of the L2 button. Shouldn't
Josh
have to push
Jackson.
up.
Here's a chance from long range. That won't go. Mills in possession. 5-point game.
Right.
Screen coming. Five to shoot for San Antonio. Patty Mills. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it
What's
going
behind
every
him?
single night.
Behind.
Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Jackson. Oh, he had it. Kicks it around the perimeter. To Jackson. Trying to cash in. Cleans it up. Yes. And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Good shit.
One free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. DeRozan with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Fires the 3, gets it to go.
no way to
Coach
come
cannot be
in
happy
there.
with that closeout.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
San Antonio with the basketball. To DeRozan. Probing the defense. That's no good.
I got ball. I'm on D.
It goes down.
The assist from number 1.
17-footer at the buzzer, and it's no good as time runs out on the first quarter of play.
I ain't threw that bitch right in my hand. They like, nope.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with
I
you
was
as
playing video game.
Come on, y'all. Let's go get it.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Subbing in for San Antonio, number 12, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Crawford to Kelly Oubre. Jamal Crawford. He's 2 for 2 now.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To DeRozan. Jay, DeMar DeRozan fell in love with Toronto as a player and a
Good
person, but no question DeRozan's playing with a chip on his shoulder.
He most definitely is, and he will embrace Greg Popovich and also the San Antonio Spurs. But I'm going to read you what DeMar DeRozan
Oh,
said. He
hell
said,
no.
people say, what are you
Yo,
depressed
that's
about? You can
sweet.
buy anything you want. I wish everyone in the world was rich so they would realize money isn't everything. It's about loyalty for DeMar
Okay.
DeRozan.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. To Crawford.
Oh,
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Hey, look,
Oh, my
pretty
God.
dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
because I'm guarding
DeRozan
the
with
space
it.
in between the
Trailing
man
by
and
4.
the basket and the thing.
To Aldridge. Ah, the monster
Right.
stuff. He
Fucking
was
lateral
ready
stuff
right at
is
the tip.
ass.
What
So
a
horizontal
first
stuff
half
is
he's
ass.
had. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Gets it in the left corner. To Kelly Oubre. LaMarcus Aldridge
That's what I
rejects it.
mean.
And that one out of bounds off his spur. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
I ain't nowhere looking near there.
Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Has a look. Not that time. DeJounte Murray. To DeRozan. Down low, Aldridge. Count the basket at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here comes the screen. The shot clock expires.
Shit that make you quit. I'm creating the content. I'm stopping. I'm looking for a foul.
To Aldridge.
Where I need you to be.
Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Can't miss those. Tyler
Damn.
Johnson against Pirtle. From the painted area, won't go down. Right now, San Antonio's possession.
I can't go through you, motherfucker. I can go that way. You gotta run in front of me and you fucking stop me on that way.
Down low, Aldridge.
Fucking son.
Knocked loose.
Fucking bullshit.
Stays in bounds. Really good hustle. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots
Video
you
game
always
ass
strive
shit.
for.
Playing a video
When you
game,
play
you
for
ain't
each
playing
other and not just
basketball.
for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to
Holding that
accomplish.
L2
It's called
button down.
unselfish basketball.
I
And there's
gotta
no
play that shit. You're not good. I'm not playing you. And to be 100. And like you don't see the shit, you know, right? Like, nope, What the fuck you talking about? I guess real competition, I play it. It's like a kid that keep picking up the ball and running with it. I know technically I'm not playing with anybody, but I know when I'm playing against somebody. I know bullshit.
It's NBA action.
Living to lose the world if you want. Living that world by yourself.
The Suns win the opening.
Because I hold down the L2 button when I stop to keep them
Patty
pinned.
Mills up against Holmes.
He sent that one to the third row.
It's
He was
intentional.
locked in. That
Ain't
was
no way you
impressive.
can't tell me I'm not doing it. It's intentional.
Short jumper won't fall.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance
Fine,
at a
fine,
three-point
me.
play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody
Exactly
listens
my
to play.
point. You can't
More
run through a
people need to
nigga.
pay
No
attention
matter
to
how
the
big
guy
or
at the end
small,
of the bench,
motherfucker.
the strength and
You
conditioning
can't run
coach,
through a
'cause
nigga.
this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw try, off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. To Jackson. Has a look. The screen sets him up for two.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Mills in possession. Up by 3.
Always ready to catch and shoot.
It's Suns ball. Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Mills in possession. His team up by 1. To Rudy Gay. Down to 5 on the 24. Fires the 3. That won't go.
Wait a
End up
minute.
putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic
I was like,
Knicks
wait a
can
minute,
be
too.
when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Off the assist.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Rudy Gay.
I keep calling it coming.
Screen coming. Rudy Gay to Patty Mills.
It's 3 fans.
And the nice finish at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get
They're
that close to
cheating
the
the shit
rim.
out of me.
It's Phoenix ball.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you.
To Jackson. Baseline drive. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Josh Jackson, couple of free throws on the way. His career mark
where your
right now sits at
momentum's going.
63%. First try at the line.
If you're
no
jumping
good.
at the players, you still got to go around. The acrobatic finish. You got to go around. You got to do the acrobatic fucking block. You could jump around and twist around the motherfucker when you're trying
This
to
is the
score.
second as well.
Same shit on the
Mills
fucking
in
block.
possession. Leads 3.
That's just physics. Where you gonna go with the momentum?
You open, baby. Shoot that. Shoot that. Side up.
The shot almost.
D up. D up.
DeAndre Ayton.
Right? Rather just pick it up. No matter where I'm at.
5 on the shot clock.
Back to him.
Can't connect from in close.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
To Rudy Gay.
Left.
Has a chance. That's what you've come to expect.
That's
Your
good
best
pass.
players
I'll
making
stay on him this
baskets.
time.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's
Nah,
when
they
great
usually
things happen.
don't.
You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called
I
unselfish
understand.
basketball.
Suicide
And there's
and
nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Mills in possession. Looking to make something happen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Here we go. Double team.
Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
Trying to cash in. Not that time. And that one out of bounds off his spur. Bad pass taken away by the Spurs. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Rudy Gay at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Oh, he can't connect. Now pass stolen by the Spurs. Rudy Gay to Patty Mills. Count the bucket for 2.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Because I'm not playing on the difficulty 4. That's how I know I'm playing against somebody else. And if I'm being cheated, I don't give a fuck. You can't tell me shit when you already cheating. The only difficulty I shouldn't have to problem.
Or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. Patty
Shit, you
Mills,
can tell
picked
me.
up by Josh Jackson.
You're not going to tell me you
Baseline
good.
drive and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he
Man,
got the
shit, you
shot.
can tell me.
Here comes the screen. DeAndre Ayton. Shot from the lane won't go.
I'm always ready. It's the other man that's in the way. It ain't me.
Rudy Gay to Patty Mills for 3. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
It's rotation. He had
To Jackson. Not that time. Count it.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you
cheating
always
the shit out of me.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Here comes the
Another
screen.
match. Care how much you think you won. Can't tell me
Mills with a
shit.
shot that won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
4-3. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
No good. To Jackson.
I got ball. I got ball.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Now, I know you probably don't want to hear
Go
this,
straight
but
up.
you have to take it one possession at a time. You have to continue to chip away. It hasn't been the best first quarter, but if you get a couple more of those to drop,
good.
you'll find yourself right back in this ballgame.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
To Jackson.
I told you the screen was coming.
5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Has a look. Wide open look won't go.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you 80 million.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Oh,
Well,
ain't
they
right
have such
when
great
it comes to
flow
the
to their
basket.
offenses.
But you're not gonna sit here and cheat me. Like I said, another one. Fuck no, you're not gonna sit here and cheat. shouldn't be a problem at all. Point of it.
The Suns win the...
Because it's scripted or whatever they want to play. This is the narrative. I create the narrative.
Key up, baby. Got him. I got him. Pick him up. Look.
Exactly.
To Jackson. Screen coming. Josh Jackson against Murray. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
To DeRozan. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out
Get
your
in
opponent.
space,
Let him
fill
know
the
you're there.
space.
I'm okay with that early foul.
No, we're all running together. We all running to protect the rim, get the ball, clear the space, make the wall. The wall to create the other, block out the other team.
Couple of free throws on the way. A
Can't just
career
push it.
70% free throw shooter. First free throw
Right.
is good.
Not trying to sell
It
it.
fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second.
I got ball. I got ball. I got some for him. Close out. Close out.
Cleans it up. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
And they move.
DeRozan with the basketball. To Murray. And a nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Josh Jackson. Nothing going here on that drive. To Jackson. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Murray with it. 12-6 our score. DeRozan here against Holmes. Yes, and the foul.
Talk
And a
about how
chance
long
at
Mark
three
Aldridge
coming
has
up.
been sitting in there.
Actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way.
They ain't gonna
Still,
call it
stay
what they're gonna do,
impressive
so
out there.
leave him in there by himself.
And he can't convert the free throw.
Can't.
DeRozan to Rudy Gay. Hurdle shot, no good.
We
You
call
know I
some
was
of these
thirsty
players
for it a
practice
bit.
players. You know the guys that
Gotta
make
force me
5
to
out of
play
10 shots in
true.
practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Here comes the screen. Josh Jackson. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Has a
Right,
look.
step up.
Crawford shot off the mark. Mills in possession. The score 12-8. In a flash, scores at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did,
Right.
but the
Because this
defender
motherfucker don't shoot. That's why I'm
It's
like,
Suns'
shoot
ball.
that bitch. He's like, don't ever think I'm gonna tell you don't shoot.
Jamal Crawford.
Because we need a motherfucker to
missed
step
his
out
first.
and like,
That
huh?
one goes.
The pro game
They
has
don't wanna
really
step
come
out,
down
step
to
in.
PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
DeRozan with the basketball. 14-10 the score. Here comes the screen. Rudy Gay, guarded by Josh Jackson. To DeRozan. Has a chance. DeRozan with a
Paint
shot
so
off the
fast.
mark.
Why is the paint so fast? Because they don't want to pass the 3.
Here comes the screen. DeAndre Ayton. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
There's some players
Get
out
out the
there
way.
that like the freedom of space, and
Nowhere
then
for
we
me to
have
go
the
forward.
anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Trying to cash in. Wide open look won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Right.
And count the basket inside.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
San Antonio Spurs, number 18, Marco Bellinelli.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
DeAndre Ayton. And scores.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Bellinelli picked up by Josh Jackson. Patty Mills. Count the basket inside.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Josh Jackson against the Australian. That's no good.
The defense has to find a way to become mentally present in this ball game.
Right.
Another open look, the offense is picking them apart.
To Rudy Gay. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I don't know if the
Torching y'all,
scouting
man.
report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
DeAndre Ayton. Warren against Patty Mills. Short jumper misses. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Patty Mills. No, the Suns come up with the steal. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the
don't
coach's
look
bench,
big,
hold
right.
up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
To Patty Mills. Has a look. The shot by Mills, no good. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Yes! And a foul. They'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's
make it
land.
look good.
They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
T.J. Warren trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shoots it at and he misses that one free throw.
I ain't like what that was going.
Sizing up
Maybe want to
Bellinelli.
quit.
Has a chance. And 2 points to the board. Deep three at the buzzer. And a three-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. We played one at Talking Stick Resort Arena with the Suns on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Spurs in possession. take stock of the floor. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. From long range, he engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want.
4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Easy path to the rim.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Nothing going here on that drive. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the Suns right there for the rebound. Nice pass to set things up. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions, San Antonio.
Into the front court, it's Booker. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Kelly Oubre. Fires the 3. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Oubre to Booker. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup.
You got the screen right.
It's Aldridge with the rebound. Murray into the front court. Trailing by 15. Lays it up and in.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Booker with it. Looking to make something happen. In the slam. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
To Murray. To Aldridge. He gets it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Phoenix with it. Booker guarded by Murray. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. And the finish. Slam dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Aldridge.
Yeah,
Count the bucket for 2.
Woo, did you see that?
Fast
Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Kelly Oubre. Here comes the screen. LaMarcus Aldridge swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Cashes in for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Can't hit him. My momentum's gonna take me into him. It's not instant momentum.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
LaMarcus Aldridge. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Daniels here against LaMarcus Aldridge. Here comes the screen. That's it for the first half. The Suns lead it big.
The Suns put together a nice half
I didn't see
and
the
were
play.
rewarded with the solid
Been a little
lead.
more
Clearly,
aggressive.
the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And with that, I'm sending it back to...
First half, very one.
Substitutions. Phoenix. Substitutions. San Antonio.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And you thought you would have seen him bounce back in the second half. Just looked like he could never get himself into the flow of the game. I put a little bit out on the coaching staff, too. Maybe they could call some better plays for him to get him in situations where he could see the ball go in.
Able to convert
Good
inside.
defense. Don't worry
There you
about
go. Finally, shoot your shot.
To Jackson. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Confidence is such a beautiful thing, isn't it? Even if your perceived abilities prohibit it, you gotta be you.
To Patty Mills. Rudy Gay.
Go
Picked
ahead,
up by
buddy. I was
Josh
letting you
Jackson.
pass.
To Patty Mills. Beyond the arc
Okay.
for 3. Buries it
Right.
on the catch and shoot.
And
I was
the
letting
game
you
flow in the
pass.
second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
Damn, buddy. Trying to force me to go away.
Nice finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Here comes the screen. Patty Mills. A pass stolen by Phoenix. And count the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Given 2 points. High percentage.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Here comes the screen. Rudy Gay. Rashawn Holmes. Tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Phoenix has the ball. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Bellinelli guarded by Josh Jackson. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
From the outside, no good. Mills in possession. The deficit now up to 13.
Not really. I'm looking for the open shot.
And Jay
Playing
called
ball.
a foul.
His timing
Fuck
was
y'all
a tad
trying to
bit
do
off.
out here? Faceless basketball.
Lets it
Nameless
fly from beyond the
basketball.
arc. Buries the trifecta.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs
look for
into
mine.
pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Tyler Johnson, guarded by Bellinelli. Nice pass to get things going.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
San Antonio with the basketball. Rudy Gay over to the right side. Sizing up the defense. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. Here we go. I got ball. I got ball.
Here comes the screen.
I got your help.
Trying to cash in. Not that
Yes,
time. Mills in possession. His guys trail by 10. Short jumper stays out. The follow won't go either.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Mills in possession. The deficit now up to a dozen. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Mills in possession. Down a dozen to Rudy Gay. Suns with the basketball. DeAndre Ayton tosses. Layup goes down. Well done.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Patty Mills.
Take that right over.
Here comes the screen. Fires the three. Tough shot. Well defended.
And
Shot
big-time
the
coaching
pants.
strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And that one out of bounds off a spur. New blood coming in for both sides.
Stepping in for the Suns, number 3,
After we ain't being competitive
That's
out
gonna-
here. Trying to play.
substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions, San Antonio.
It's a big finish.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down. It goes down.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
The screen sets him up for two.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
DeRozan with it. His guys down big.
That's good.
For three. And Warren there to grab the rebound. And counted at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
DeMar DeRozan with the basketball to Rudy Gay.
Good defense, baby.
And the Suns secure the rebound. Oh, he had him there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
DeRozan. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
The pass set it all up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Rudy Gay. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Rudy Gay at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both.
Way to hit.
It's Phoenix ball. Surveys the floor. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
DeRozan with the basketball. Down a bundle.
Not just, it's to make sure when picks and all that stuff happens. The body, right, different bodies.
And he's fouled.
You're not just running into picks blind out here.
Okay,
Running into picks blind hurt.
And you got a big lead.
That's why you put your hands out, like, you know, when motherfuckers call out picks. Like, hands to your side.
DeMar DeRozan has got 2 shots coming. He struggled so far. First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Don't know shit. Still crazy.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Suns dominating so far. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the 4th quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game, and this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
No scores, there's some time limit.
Looking to make something
Here's some
happen.
bad. Here's some points.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Play good basketball.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Here comes the screen. Tyler Johnson, defended by DeMar DeRozan. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist,
My
what is that?
defender
That's
and the
5
other
fingers
defender.
working
Who goes
collectively
over, who
together
goes
as
under.
one. That's how you deliver a
Somebody's
knockout
gonna get
punch,
caught
and
up
that's
on
what
it.
we're seeing tonight.
Suns control the possession. Gets it in the right corner. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
DeRozan with it. They'll run the offense. Great look and vision. DeRozan with a shot, no good. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
To DeRozan. DeJounte Murray. 5 to shoot for San Antonio. Shot from the lane won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
The assist from number 16.
Spurs have it. No, the Suns come up with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And that'll get out of bounds.
Push them
Nice
out
touch
of
by the
bounds.
Suns.
And one.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for the San Antonio Spurs. Number 12.
That's at a...
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions, San Antonio.
The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. From the painted area, won't go down. It's Suns ball.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
DeJounte Murray.
Screen on your left. Screen on your left.
Defensive foul to number 1. That's his second
Back
personal
out.
foul.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little
Alright,
careless.
I'm just gonna
But attention to detail
stomp
through
on
the
all
game,
y'all.
that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Man in the paint.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Has a look. And that's rebounded by the Suns.
Dang.
Warren up against Rudy Gay. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot
Come
clock.
off the screen, pass it, pass it.
It's no good. Great defense.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
I got ball. I got ball. It's all me.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
DeJounte Murray up against Holmes. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
T.J. Warren sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Watch that cut.
To Murray. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Holmes matched up with DeJounte Murray.
Put it down, like.
Hey, double screen.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. DeJounte Murray. The drive right to the basket. To Murray. It was right there. The follow won't go either. Stuffs it down with authority.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
To Murray. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Able to convert inside.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
DeJounte Murray. Lets it fly from long range. That won't go.
Here we go.
Driving right to the basket. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Cruises inside for two.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To Murray. 5 to shoot. Rudy Gay. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
DeJounte Murray. To Rudy Gay.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
on the shot clock for Phoenix. Shot by Warren misses. From long range. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Murray with the basketball. His guys down big. To Rudy Gay. 5 to shoot for San Antonio. 4-3. Rudy Gay, tough shot there. No good. The Suns with 4 to shoot. And strokes it. Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To DeRozan.
Wow. Can't tell me this.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns won this matchup with a significant margin. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Phoenix Suns.
God damn, I only missed 4 shots? I could have saw him.
The Spurs are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the San Antonio. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
Let's go. I was trying to dish him out. And then if he got himself a digit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, yeah. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. Football. Fuck, you gonna try to run through? It's not even physically possible. Of course I did. Time. Basic offensive control. This is how it goes. Sometimes you press the button.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight.
Put the ball in the basket.
We're at Talking Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns getting set to match up with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Right in some time. It's just off the whip. when I'm on shit.
The Suns win the opening.
We got this. Let's go.
Substitutions, Phoenix.
I got ball. That's me.
No good. And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Westbrook. Nice pass to get things going.
Another
Don't worry
possession
about
they
it.
were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Josh Jackson. Tyler Johnson against the former MVP. Off the mark.
Homie the best,
To Paul George.
better than the rest.
Over to the right
Believe
side.
me, I would say put him to the test.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle. The inner
Well, who
beast
am I?
of Westbrook.
He's like
Sheer
that best
determination.
guy.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
It's Westbrook. Can't connect.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
George to Westbrook. Has a look.
Just look at yourself.
Wide open look, won't go. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Rejected.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
They love this hustle. Terrific vision. Russell Westbrook powers it through.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Jackson. Knocked loose. Josh Jackson, tough matchup against George.
Big praise.
Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem city.
Russell Westbrook steps into it. The big man, 8
Something
with the
like that,
rebound.
but I have no cash. That guy must be kind of smoking the cash. No, it's up to mine. She's
Screen
fast.
coming.
All the different ways she
5 on the
has.
shot clock for Phoenix.
Not me.
Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
It's Phoenix ball. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high
Still
percentage.
got to switch.
Westbrook with the basketball. Right now, down 7.
Hit. Just trying to make sure the lanes are covered.
Now Adams down low. Good look that time, but off the mark. Big man, Steven Adams. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. Shot from in close, no good. Adams, defended by Holmes. Nothing going here on that drive. To George. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
Nice go, bro.
To Jackson. Fires the three. No good.
Good shot, baby. Take that every time.
Russell Westbrook here against Holmes. Down low Adams. Steven Adams with the slam. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Markieff Morris pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Has a chance? Not today.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Markieff Morris, guarded by Rashawn Holmes. To Westbrook. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. To Jackson. And scores at the rim. Beautifully done with the Euro step.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
DeAndre Ayton. Here comes the screen. Markieff Morris.
God damn.
Jackson.
Just
get a
erasing
foul in this
mistakes
bitch?
left and right.
To Westbrook. It's PG for two. Shot won't go. Goes to the right side. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Josh Jackson.
Good pass. One more
Well
pass.
done, DeAndre Ayton. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
New blood coming in for both sides. Out of bounds.
Substitutions. Oklahoma City.
He's not getting blocked once or twice.
Booker picked up by Robertson.
Make sure the position is fine.
DeAndre Ayton.
My bad. Damn.
To Kelly Oubre.
I'm wondering, like, what the fuck?
Booker. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Look out, Devin Booker. The defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Good hell.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Hands up next
As my
time.
mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
The shot almost.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Robertson defended by Daniels. Short jumper won't go down.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
To Booker. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Not that time. To Schroeder. And finishes strong.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Number 2, Raymond Felton.
I'm here. I got ball.
I got him. Here we go.
Has a look. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
That boy's living his best life.
Again, it's all about me.
Thunder with the basketball.
Can't lecture me when you on the other side of a glass wall with the ticket on my side.
Knocked loose.
Fuck are you?
Felton unable to get that shot to go. And the rebound comes to OKC.
How long until you're the villain?
Here's Schroeder with it. They trail by 7.
Every reason to fast.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Kelly Oubre. Lays it up and in.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Baseline drive. And the basket good at the rim.
I can see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Oklahoma City ball. Kelly Oubre tips it. And that'll get out of bounds.
Hey, everywhere.
The Suns.
All right. That one ain't me. The other guy. Love my team.
Schroeder. From the painted area, won't go down. To Booker. Here's a chance from long range. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
How long until you become the villain? All about me. I guess we got flaws. 29.
Felton, guarded by Troy Daniels. To Schroeder. Not that time. To Kelly Oubre. And count the basket inside.
Strong.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Felton into the front court. Down a bundle. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
It's Suns ball. To Kelly Oubre. DeAndre Ayton. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Felton into the front court. His guys down big.
ISO.
To Schroeder. Drove the lane and finished, drawing at the hoop on that one.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually have in their arsenal. And that's who Dennis Schroeder is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball in the bucket.
Tough make through traffic.
Man, I've seen this kid play with some grown men prior to making it to the league. As my old friend would say, same pan, same grease.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
DeAndre Ayton. And scores. Strong take.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Nerlens Noel, a couple of free throws on the way. Not the best career mark, 62%. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Short jumper stays out. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
DeAndre Ayton.
See what it looked like from my point of view?
Yes, and it fouls. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face.
Well, true. All you got to do is turn around and shoot that thing.
I don't know how that
exactly.
shot
Why you think I give it to you? Right, even if you get the little push on, no hook, cause that open lane, open ass lane. Man, let's go.
Rashawn Holmes at the line for a chance at a 3-point
take
play.
your ass down.
For his career, 68%. Can't convert the free throw. Follows his own shot with that one. Nice follow-up.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
George, defended by the lefty Oubre. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. And he buries it.
Okay, that's all right. You take your lumps and you move on. You did exactly what the game plan was defensively to guard a player like that.
Okay.
Westbrook to Paul George. Goes to the left side. To Westbrook. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Oubre. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Shot clock violation.
Hey, it's me, like, nope. I can't say that's good defense.
Westbrook to George. To Westbrook.
The animation.
Missed a wide open look.
Show you what I mean. He's running up. And the long way is like at rest.
Nerlens Noel sends it away. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Like repeat this.
Holmes, guarded by Nerlens Noel. To Kelly Oubre. Nice pass to set things up.
Yeah, gotta go.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Not enough.
Screen coming.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Has a chance. He's looking for that touch.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Kelly Oubre. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Russell Westbrook powers it through.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Tyler Johnson against the elite defender Robertson. To Paul George.
All right, where's my contact?
Russell Westbrook, guarded by Kelly Oubre. Trying to cash in. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
What the fuck is my contact?
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
DeAndre Ayton. To Kelly Oubre. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Strong finish for Paul George.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
There you go, buddy.
DeAndre Ayton. Knocked loose. DeAndre Ayton has a look. It's good.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Westbrook. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Suns control the possession. Here comes the screen. And count the basket.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Westbrook. Shot from the lane won't go.
I got ball.
Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And the rebound belongs to Phoenix.
Screen, I got your help.
Has a chance? Yes. When this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Down low, Noel. Cashes in for two.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious, but don't become overly passive.
Frozen before
Still
you
take your
get to the
shots when they're
man.
there.
Suns with the basketball. And George able to gobble up the rebound. Westbrook with it. Trailing by 15. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Short jumper off the mark. And this will get out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix.
What's the back door? That's the backside. What's the back door?
Devin Booker had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And the rebound taken down by the Suns. Booker with it. The lead is 15. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Down low, Noel. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Kelly Oubre. Nothing going here on that drive. To Booker. Second violation.
My bad.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. And they call the foul. Shazer's there too late.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second.
Can't move because the animation ain't put.
Here comes the screen.
Right, holding down the L2 button now. Now how much you hold it? You ain't playing no defense.
DeAndre Ayton, now pass taken away by the Thunder.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
He'll take that any day.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Screen coming, screen coming.
Off the assist. Three quarters complete. The Suns lead it big.
Just shot it. That's a shot form. Soon get out his running.
It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet. But with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Oklahoma City's got it to Westbrook.
I'm not running for that type of shot.
Surveys the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep left corner. Schroeder to Westbrook. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go. To Crawford.
Right out of
to Jackson. And that'll get out of bounds.
Right.
Last touch by the
Press the
Suns.
live button, maybe. Right over.
Schroeder with the basketball. His guys down big. Westbrook. To Schroeder. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Jackson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And a chance coming up at the line. Russell Westbrook. He's got 2 shots coming. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Knocks down the first.
Right. Like, I'm not stopping. Put the time and effort to get the action.
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Daniels sizing up Jeremy Grant.
I think I got the double tap square button.
Nerlens Noel snatching it out of the air. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Jackson. Booker guarded by Russell Westbrook. From long range, this guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability. That reach was just about.
He thought he was gonna go in there and dunk.
His hand in there a little bit quicker.
Because he's too busy looking at me. It's so personal for him.
Nope, the first one does not go.
They getting this shit blocked.
He missed a pair of free throws.
This ain't really easy to be dunking out there.
Hey, watch the screen left.
To Booker.
Not as easy as you think.
Here comes the screen. Goes to the left side. Booker. 4-3. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Westbrook to George. Trying to cash in. George with a shot. No good. To Booker. Lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Down a bundle. Paul George to Westbrook. Screen coming. Russell Westbrook. Guarded by Rashawn Holmes. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. And scores.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Westbrook to Adams. Not that time.
Good defense,
Yes,
squad.
and the
That's just
foul.
me.
And
They're
a
going to
chance
get
at
that
three
to him.
coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody
Four
looks
of
at
y'all
the
last
play.
time,
More
man.
people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
I say wait for him to come down. There wasn't no safe way for him to go up. Oh, fuck.
Steven Adams trying to cash in.
Call
on a
time
three-point
out on
play.
that.
56% for his career.
Oh, fuck.
And he misses that one free throw. George up against Oubre. To Schroeder. Oh, whistle.
He took a chance.
Put
That's
my
the right
hand
call.
up. Out.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Serving a penalty. Subbing in.
George to Schroeder.
Number 3, Nerlens Noel.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Thunder with the basketball.
That's good, bro.
Paul George. Nice pass to set things up. A fundamental shot right there.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Into the front court, it's Booker. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Kelly Oubre.
Here, come left. Believe in yourself.
For three, smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Paul George. Paul George not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Booker. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. He throws it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns.
Left hand.
George. Oh, emphatic slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine
I don't know
and you
why I
call it
was
a day.
read it right, but I didn't see it before. But I did read
To
it right.
Booker. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
First free throw is good.
Right. got him big.
2 for 2 on that trip.
Just gotta get low. Like,
OKC ball. George up against Oubre. Picked up by the Suns. Oubre to Booker. The screen sets him up for 2.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Paul George to Schroeder. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
I got ball.
To Kelly Oubre. The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Phoenix has the ball. Jumper's good.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Oubre.
My bad, I missed.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Booker. The Suns with 4 to shoot. To Booker. Beyond the arc for 3. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior
Not the
confidence.
dunk he won, but it was good 2 points.
To George. Here comes the screen. And scores.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both.
Keep working him out, boy. You can't guard him. Come on, come on.
To Paul George. Down low, Noel. Gets to the basket and scores.
I like that.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
The Thunder have the possession. To George.
Right. What's that back door?
5 seconds to shoot. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Big kick right there.
Oubre against George. 15-footer at the buzzer. It's the Suns with the
Shot,
victory
baby.
as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Sugar made me something to eat. I ain't eat all day.
The Suns put one in the win column with a solid performance. And these are the kind of highlights I love to see. Check out the defensive effort that turns so many shots into really embarrassing moments. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Phoenix Suns.
We suck.
The Thunder didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss.
I missed over half my shots.
Check out the leading scores for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
22.
Game track. Blocks.
Good blocks. 10. Cover the paint.
Player of the game.
Gotta pull up with that midi.
Was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
14 rebounds. Let's go. Double-double.
Time now for the top plays of the game.
That's the guy.
Number 2. Number 1.
That was actually a nice one.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Last time I presented somebody with some balls, I got in trouble. 2016. Let's go. So 2 double-doubles on the team. I get my objectives done. Almost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Effective. Like, 70% don't sound that bad. See, like I only had 10 shots. I only made 3. 7. I could have made that up. I shot 75. I shot 100%. How many shots did you take? 1, but I hit it. You know what I mean? Free throw. On the technical foul. It was like, get this man a participation trophy. Get him a participation point. Beep beep. Okay. I do have a nice noodle on my head, don't I? Nothing without my team. Anywhere I go, it's 15. So it's not. I go, it's 15. Get that bitch out. Not much. Okay, it's a man zone. Everybody man up to play a zone. No, rotate in the zone. So therefore, you don't have to do a lot on defense. You just gotta play a part. Understand the rotation. If you don't understand rotation, then the isolation works. Like, you don't have to isolate. Somebody can come out and come help. You know, you got an extra man over here, but if you stack your wall right, then the extra man block. I gotta pull a lob type of pass by the time the motherfucker catch it. Motherfuckers already rotate. That's why you see players like your bigs, you find bigs at the top of the key, passing the ball because they can see over the wall. But unless you got a Dirk Nowitzki, you got shooting big, it don't matter. Just make sure when that big rotates, keep them out. Because if you ain't got a big that can run the ISO Pro, ain't no point in, in giving the big the ball to see over the wall. Because the wall is created for the person that creates the ISO. So we could take an extra man off the wall and put him over here. So now it's 1v2. While we got the 3v4 on the other side. The goal is to keep the fourth on the outside. On the outside, instead of two walls. The wall of defenders. And then if everybody's positioned right, the wall of offensive players that's cleared out for the ISO. Making that fourth player on the opposing team, on the offensive team, behind the wall of offensive players. So, man, then it looked like you're doing the 2-3. But to be like, well, gotta leave you on the island, because you don't gotta. For some reason, it looked like NBA players think they gotta on the ISO. The offensive players, they put themselves behind the wall. Like, you got it. You the man. You got it. Ain't got nothing to do with us. No. We only a few games in. We like what? I think we 20 games in. 82 games. 20 games would be a quarter. Maybe 2 and a quarter. Maybe a quarter. Only 15 games in. You might make an adjustment. Good time. They ain't gonna cheat me. They'll tell me. I suck. Try to fucking put a fucking carrot in front of my face. Oh. Like, you can do it. First, I need to know that I can't. I ain't gonna cheat. That creates the opposite. So, see how the season goes. Know what I mean? Check out the season. Put it on the difficulty, you know you shouldn't lose. You know you can't treat it fair. But gotta take it back to basic. My mic on. Mic check. You gotta take it back to basic. Going out there and playing some basketball, having some fun. Because people pay for wins. People do bullshit to watch the points go up on the board. They don't even be good basketball. So, go out there and promote good basketball. 48 minutes. You know, you take your time out, your switches and stuff, but rotations, but don't keep track of the points. Goals and objectives. Either you meet them or you don't. You know, what you do good outside of that is bonus. Might drop your stats at the end. But really be like, this is highlight. Oh, plus here, minus here, minus here. Plus and minus. I don't get a minus here. I ain't gonna get it together. But, here's my pluses. Like, this is consistent plus, this is consistent plus, this is consistent plus. I just can't figure this out yet. But this is a consistent plus. I remember that used to be a minus. Don't see nobody else score. That's what you did. Come on, good basketball. Motherfuckers just out here want to be Steph Curry. Stuff like LeBron. Ain't even play the game for shit. But I'm all good at basketball. The stats don't matter to the end. Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? No matter who out there just running. Right? Ain't no score. Are you playing good basketball? That's the way I view it. Like a scrimmage, always. Basketball is like a scrimmage, always. You know? For real. It's like a scrimmage, always. They gonna get paid, play each other, win or lose. They gonna come back next season and get paid, play each other, win or lose. The NBA gonna push their narrative like it's WWE, win or lose. New York, if you ask me, it was a political win. They just needed a win. They haven't had a win since when? Forever. Spurs just won a few years ago. That's why LeBron wasn't gonna win another one as the Lakers. First of all, we know we gonna get the all-time scoring record stuff. So we want your name up there in the rafters. But to let you think you gonna come over here and stomp on Kobe's name while Kobe dead, that ain't gonna happen. Like this Kobe strong. Get you when you get one, to get your name, get that scoring record. All-time Lakers team. You get to play with Shaq and Kobe on the video game. And James Worthy and Hakeem Olajuwon. You like your name up there with the greats. But if you thought you was gonna pass Kobe and rings and all of that, you crazy. LA is Kobe town. LeBron's stupid as hell. Lakers stupid as hell. Because he gonna hurt his own feelings if he don't win a ring this year. Maybe next. You know? I'd have sold my farewell tour to the Bucks. I'd have sold LeBron James' farewell tour to the Bucks if I was the Lakers. Got Giannis' ass. Come here, Giannis. You know how much LeBron's farewell tour will be worth Miami. Oh, not Miami, Milwaukee. This is the last place you get to see LeBron James play. A team like that. The last place you get to see LeBron James play. Put the team on the map, make them make that money. That money worth way more than Giannis. Just to even put them in the standings of competing with, a Golden State. New York just spent all their money to buy a championship. Spurs, Lakers. Because right now, Golden State, as long as they got Steph, they got money. They got money to throw at a championship. That'll get you that money to pull a New York move. Maybe a Detroit Pistons move. That LeBron farewell tour money. But God damn. Ooh. I just had a guy fly from Alaska, the remote part of Alaska, because he wanted to see LeBron James play one time before he retired. See that seat? See, with the booty print that look like it's burnt in? That's the devil's ass cheeks. You want to see LeBron play his final season? All-time scoring leader. All-time passing leader. He won 3-4 championships. Like, all these records. Like LeBron, he played for 80 million years. Broke all these records. You know how much his farewell tour is? Because you might not see that for a while. They want to say I went beyond. But it's like, it's iffy. If he don't play right, they gonna break up his knees. You ever watch Star Wars, Mr. Stark? That man knees bumping. Small guards keep running into him. Pat Beverly type. Keep running into the knees. Wemby who? If they really want it. Just to let LeBron legacy sit there a little bit like he ain't old news. Because LeBron James is going to be, like, his legacy not as good as Michael Jordan. Because no basketball player's legacy is as good as Michael Jordan. Because branding. Maybe Shaq. But Jordans are going to last way after Jordan died. Like, when Jordan died, you know how much Jordan stock is going to go up. LeBron James don't have that. There is no LeBron James brand. I already came up with one for him. He should open up a franchise, a gym, called the Gym. Because he built it just to be like something that he could attach himself to. Like, damn, he got his own gym. I wonder what type of workouts they gonna have motherfuckers doing. Coming out ducking on niggas. 5'2". Be like his own personal regiment type thing. NBA, workouts that they'll have people do. just to be like a gym. Because some, that's why Kobe was doing the basketball girls club for the chicks, so he could have many Kobe's in the NBA, WNBA. Be like legacy. Kobe came past my head, no shoe though. The A'ja Wilsons and shit, the Candace Parkers. The ones that want to be like Kobe. He was making his own WNBA basketball army. Like, we don't know the WNBA. Oh, y'all gonna be Kobe endorsed. Kobe camp up. Who are the new black mamas? You mean mambas? No, mamas. That's what I'm white. Does that count? Shut up! But he was gonna take over the WNBA. Could be like his legacy. LeBron James don't necessarily have a brand. Kobe died. Still building his brand. Mike brand blew up while he was still playing. But LeBron don't got a brand that he's still building. Be like notable, recognizable. That's LeBron. Signature shoe. Ain't no basketball player gonna have signature shoes worth Mike. You gotta figure out a new lane. Ja Morant, Smith & Wesson collection. Like that, let's check that out. This shit look like something out of GTA. That's why can't nobody surpass Mike's legacy right now. LeBron James' legacy is kaput after retirement. He gotta push whatever what his brand is. He gotta push that during his farewell tour. Take the fans to live beyond basketball. Jordan lives beyond basketball. And he's still on the court. LeBron don't got that. No other player had that. Because everybody want to mimic Mike. How the fuck you gonna, you gotta be that plus. And you still trying to be that. You'll never be better than that. Because you gotta be that plus. Blake in his commercials. To be like, Blake as an action star, it's not like you can't see that. Blake on TV, if he retired right now and went the Ice Cube route, start his own movie studio, put out movies and shit, you could see that. Because he made sure his face was everywhere on TV at the height of his popularity. So to see Blake in something else, it's not too odd. It's not odd at all. You're like, Ah, you got a movie? He acting for real? Let's see what this like. And if it's actually John Cena type good, like Marines fight with John Cena, that movie was good as fuck. If he had his first breakout movie like that, he could pull a John Cena. And his legacy will last and be as strong as Mike. They're not gonna give him his credit at first. They be like, he ain't got no ring. But influence, basketball influence. Like shit, I need to go do some movie like Blake. To be like this life outside of basketball. They try to cut. That is like I'm a rap. Now, shut up, bitch. You can't rap. All NBA players who rap, they silence their music. They snuff their shit out. We ain't, because rap got a bad reputation. Still, like, right, rap and play ball, huh? Get a job from. That's why they don't want to put that in. Get a job from. LeBron farewell tour. Sell my shit to the Wizards. LeBron gonna retire the Wizards. Trump that. Don't matter. This is the last place you gonna see LeBron putting his balls on people's heads. At 45 years old. That's what y'all get excited for, right? That turns you on. Turn on the game. Turn you on about it. Why you want to turn it on? So he puts balls on people's heads. Like what? I said it's the way he done. I'd have sold my shit to the Wizards last place. You know how much just for a team that don't have that revenue. That is worth your whole fucking team. So you could buy a fucking team when he retired. After he retired, you could buy a fucking team. Because everybody and their mama want tickets. LA, they already priced. You can't retire there. I expect a good farewell tour. You can, but technically, for him to be about the fans, like you say he is, Kobe grew up there. Kobe, that's Kobe's home. Like LA is Kobe's home. It's different. For LeBron, who bounced around, that's the cheap way out. Get that money to Cleveland. He can go back to Cleveland. Farewell tour in Cleveland. Give it back to his home city. Like, y'all, we gonna buy us a team next year? I thought you retired. I am, but I'm thinking about management. I am the GM. Mean the GM? Capital G, capital M. That's why I'm the GM. And that's how you gotta put it. L-E, capital G, lowercase y, capital M. So it looks like GM. And then what is he doing? They out here putting people through the LeBron James workout. Get cut. talking about we can't manufacture another LeBron James. LeBron James is trying to manufacture another LeBron James. Listen. But, you know, what do I know? This guy who haven't ate all day. So I gotta go cook. Oh, it's not shouldn't be too hard. Let's do it. All I gotta do is go make fish. I already got rice and shit. Rice and fish. Got a potato too. Good person. I could put the fish in the air fryer. I don't eat a lot of fried food. One of my weaknesses. Got the baconator. Motherfucker call me up right now. I could be in the middle of a workout. You want a baconator? Fuck yeah. LeBron James. So my shit. Like, who got the leaks? Come here. How much y'all willing to sell? How much y'all want to pay me for a year? And I need money on the back end. I'll take a pay cut if you give me money on the back end. And invest in the gym. Know what I mean? Shit is crazy, y'all. Crazy. Trying to get a ring. Big. Set yourself up to win. You want to be better than Mike or not? Because Mike's influence on basketball is different. Like I said, everything, like, once LeBron James retired, they already gonna promote somebody else. He ain't got nothing else to keep his name going. Once Mike ain't played in 20 years, and they still talking about Mike. And then people still wearing his shoes. His shoes still one of the highest grossing shoes ever. And they're not cheap. Then when he died, the shoes are gonna sell even more. And every year on the anniversary of his death, they're gonna release some special edition models that's gonna sell for the next, like, maybe 40 years. Easy. Influence. You ain't got the influence Mike got. So you be comparing yourself to the GOAT. Because when you're talking about basketball GOAT overall versus the best point guard, best shooting guard. You know, once you get your top five, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. Like, these are the best at their positions ever to be. Michael Jordan and LeBron James are going to be there. You can't have two shooting guards. Kobe's not going to be there. That knocks Kobe off. Kobe's my man. But right now, Michael Jordan and LeBron James are are definitely on that list. When they compare the two, they're gonna talk about influence outside of basketball. Unless LeBron do the gym, his play style is not. You can't mimic his play style because he do use a lot of force too, running there dunking like it's 2K. Everybody ain't built like that. Legit. But so to be like he can't necessarily teach his play style. Mike play style of Mike play style is imitating Kobe Bryant to be imitated. Everybody not built like LeBron and match it. Steph Curry play style is imitated. That's why kids love it, because they can't dunk. That's why Curry is like basketball god right now. For the people that can't dunk, there's a lot more people that can't dunk than people that can. Influence, Steph Curry got that over LeBron. LeBron needs something like it to even be able to stand solid foot on it. Because right now, without a doubt, Mike's better than LeBron on that list. AI probably got more influence on culture than LeBron. When, and that's grain of salt because LeBron kind of got players hoping they can make calls. And that's, he piggybacked off of Kobe. There's a difference between that Lakers setup and that Boston setup. That Boston setup with Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, that happened. Boston set that up. But Kobe, they gave Kobe. Who you want? Kobe went recruiting niggas like the Avengers. And then LeBron picked that up and ran with it. Started forming teams here, forming teams there. Long beforehand they jumped shit. That is gonna end up like this. So influence, there's a lot of players that want that influence. Mike didn't have that time. I wouldn't have got this motherfucker. Like, come on, let's go. Call this nigga up. LeBron, like shit, I'm gonna start calling niggas up too. So influence. LeBron ain't got that influence. Legit. So he gotta prove that he could, that you can imitate that style to even be like influential. Then branding. Legit. Motherfucker, you walk in like, oh, you go to the gym. He goes to the gym? No. He goes to the gym. What you mean? The workout regimen, everything, that's a product of the gym. It's just, right? It's supposed to be that different. Everybody walk out with a LeBron James body. Tall, short, no matter age, gender. 8% body fat and to be cut like a bitch. No big. Come to the gym. We got great deals in case you're LeBron. Not lying. The whole point about LeBron James' legacy in basketball right now is his longevity and the way he's built. Legend. But he ain't got that. So, outside of being the best small forward ever, which I personally I give to him. His legacy dies when he retires. Bronny ain't built like that. Like, physically, he ain't even built like that. Because he ain't in the gym. He's just LeBron James' son. So for those that want to be like LeBron James, get them built like that. And again, like how Kobe was going to take over the WNBA, you got many LeBron James running around the NBA. But you got to open the gym. Kobe was going to take over the WNBA. See that girl right there? That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. They all wear Kobe camp. Like, what you mean? This is an all-star game. They all went to Kobe camp? Yes, every woman in the WNBA all-star game went to Kobe camp. You're like, goddamn. No. So let him go get Ron Artest. Let him go get Lamar Odom. You know, they're like, you gotta bring Kawhi Butler with him. Fuck. Fine. But, you know, Andrew Bynum helped develop Andrew Bynum. They let him put together his adventures. Nobody else had that type of power. Nobody performed. Then LeBron James took it to the next level. Now everybody want to make that decision. You like making calls like that. Like, no, make it happen. That's why a lot of people couldn't play with Kobe. He's like, give me Chris Paul and Dwight Howard. Like, bet. Beep. Like, what? We ain't even playing. Like, you can't do that. Like, why? Reason? Bullshit. Say he didn't face any opposition on it. To be like, how blatant was it that Kobe was putting together a team? Kobe was putting together a team. And when it got Chris Paul at Dwight Howard, and they had to go veto that shit. Like, no, hell no, fuck that. No, 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 no. Like, why? What I do wrong? Stop. What? There ain't no way that guy's dick is that big. No, I'll give you Steve Nash instead. Okay? Like, what? What's with the bullshit? Why you cutting my legs from up under me? Cause ain't no player ever did it like that before. Just damn. Cause it was only obvious that Chris Paul and Dwight Howard would fit great with the Lakers. I give Kobe them too. They vetoed the shit out of that trade. Hell no. Fuck no. No, no, no. That's not fair. That's not fair. What? How he go make his team? Like, nigga. They had money. They had space and a way to make shit happen. No, no, no. He went out and got them. That ain't on the team. He went out and did that shit. Bullshit. He ain't no fucking coach. He ain't no GM. They got a point, Kobe. Bullshit. The Laker organization and the NBA approved. We didn't know that you were the one recruiting. What the fuck you want me to do? They vetoed that shit. Beep beep. To be like how new motherfuckers like, we ain't never seen no shit like that before. You have to wait. You gotta take Steve Nash. Man, his old ass can't run. He's still good, but I need CP Thrizzle. Razzle dazzle these motherfuckers. Best we could do is Steve Nash. Throwing Sasha Vujacic with you. Suck my dick. Sasha Vujacic, get the fuck out of my office. Yeah, man. Dirty. Cause they like, we ain't never seen nothing like that. Now everybody. You know. A player to make that type of cool, he was fucking genius. He was fucking genius bust. He had to be fucking genius bust. I want some of that Kobe dick. Let that man do whatever he want. Like they let LeBron do what he wants. Like bullshit. If Andrew Bynum ain't keep getting injured, that's what I mean. Then take out your knees. Bring down the big one. Like that 5,000 cut. Bumping his knees, trying to take his knees down. Cutting him every time. Fast, nobody see it. One day he just, fall. That's why they let Wimpiana get beat up. Fighting against the system, trying to make it out the Matrix. Like, sorry, this one goes to New York, buddy. Like, what? Bullshit. Like, look, Knicks fans are loyal. They're there. They got a young, hot team. You got plenty of time in the NBA. Fuck that. I'm going out there to win. Let that man get beat the fuck up until he started throwing bows and shit. Couldn't do nothing. The refs subdued that man. They called the police on that man. No? Beating him the fuck up. Night shifts just took the dive. Let this be a lesson. That sign they gonna do the same shit next year and give it to somebody else. And he go against it. They gonna take out his knee. He gonna be another player. I remember when he could have been good. And y'all could have been good too. Took out y'all knees. Took out Andrew Bynum knees. Andrew Bynum. Beast. Big, solid, strong. Not afraid. Oh man. Took out that man knee. Give me that. That's why they protect him. Don't you even run any fucking guards near the tip. Keep the guards out that way. That's how he ended up on the isolation on the wing by himself. You take all that pick shit on the other side. Don't bring none of that shit around Timmy so they can run into his knees. Keep that shit over there. Yeah, put a head out on them knees. I'm a small guy. That's why I like setting the pick for the big man. Slip. Give it a slip. Back up the knee. Not intentionally. It's not like I'm trying to run into a person knee. But me being short, you know, just the way a motherfucker run into you inadvertently. They can't get over you because, you know, motherfucker barely see you. They're like, ah, shit. Stepped in some shit. Yep. Down here, buddy. You know? And in order to try to get leverage, especially in the post, you know, when you side by side, you gotta get into them knees so a motherfucker can't spring up on you. That's why so many things got bad knees. Like, how that motherfucker ain't dunk him? Where to send that gravity at? Send that gravity at the knee. You can't jump up. But anyway, I'm trying to get the energy to go down there real quick. I could have had that shit in the air fryer. But it's the energy to get up. Then I gotta put on my pants. I put on shirt. Oh, I'm out of here, y'all. GG. Good game. Gap game. Gap game. Stop.